Hey Dad, today I want to talk about the Fifth Amendment, the one that protects us from self-incrimination and guarantees basic fairness when the federal government detains or questions you. It's the amendment that says the government can't force you to confess, can't pressure you into signing something you don't understand, and can't interrogate you without telling you your rights first. In theory, it's one of the strongest shields in the entire Bill of Rights. In practice, right now, it's one of the rights most likely to disappear the moment federal agents put someone in custody. We've talked about Minnesota, where under Operation Metro Surge, over 2,000 federal agents have spread across neighborhoods, sometimes detaining U.S. citizens, pepper spraying observers, and blocking off residential areas. Those interactions are exactly where Fifth Amendment protections are supposed to matter, during stops, questioning, and federal use of force. But Minnesota isn't the only place raising alarms. Look at what's happening in Florida. Florida has opened massive detention centers, Deportation Depot and Alligator Alcatraz, as part of its state-federal partnership on immigration enforcement. These facilities have detained tens of thousands of people just since 2025. Reporting from Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, and the ACLU reveals patterns that go far beyond bad conditions. People pressured to sign documents without access to a lawyer. People unable to contact legal counsel due to phone restrictions and transfers without notice. People detained in conditions so coercive, prolonged shackling, constant lighting, lack of sleep, freezing rooms, that any consent or statement they give is inherently compromised. Dad, these are exactly the situations the Fifth Amendment was written for. The problem isn't just that the conditions are inhumane. It's that you cannot realistically invoke your Fifth Amendment rights when you are scared, cut off, exhausted, and isolated. Imagine being told to sign this, or answer this, or admit this, while shackled in a freezing cage, denied a lawyer, unable to make a phone call, and terrified. Technically, you still have rights, but practically, you have none. And that's the core point. The Fifth Amendment only works if the person being detained is in a position to use it. Renee Good never got a chance to assert any rights. She was shot in her car. Alex Preddy never got a chance either. He was tackled, disarmed, and killed while holding a phone, not a gun. But so many people inside Florida's detention centers and so many people being stopped or detained in Minneapolis are in a different kind of danger. They are alive but powerless. Alive but unable to reach a lawyer. Alive but pressured into signing things they don't understand. Alive but too afraid or too isolated to say the words, "I want to remain silent," or "I want a lawyer." And Dad, here's what I keep coming back to. Rights aren't real if the people who need them most can't actually use them. The Fifth Amendment isn't about courtroom drama. It's about the moment a federal agent asks you a question, hands you a form, or gives you an order. It's about what happens in detention, not just what happens in a trial. And right now, in the United States, the people who the Fifth Amendment was supposed to protect are being put into situations where invoking those rights is almost impossible. That should concern all of us, not because of politics, but because of what the Bill of Rights was meant to guarantee: a federal government that cannot coerce, intimidate, or steamroll individuals simply because it can.